Whenever I get interesting messages, sometimes I like to talk about them to clear the air because it's a lot easier to just have a conversation than going tit for tat via messaging or email or text. So you know me, I like to be transparent on all this kind of stuff. So I got a message from Joy Anderson that stated, "I think it's incredibly irresponsible of you to post that video about the East Grand Rapids teacher. My daughter is in that class and that teacher represented all sides. She made a point to say that she was not showing political leaning. The fact that you excluded that information from your little video to bring out the pitchforks is gross and what is wrong with politics today." This is the video that she's referring to. Did you all see this? This is from East Grand Rapids High School here in Michigan. An English teacher gave this as an assignment. Now, I don't know if that assignment was, hey, write a page on your thoughts on this. What are your feelings on this? But where do you think in your head that you would think that this is a great idea in today's political climate? Our politics right now are covered in gasoline. And people who push political rhetoric like this, you're holding a lit match. President Trump had an attempt on his life, not once, but twice in the last 2 months. And a teacher decides to give this as an assignment. People tell me all the time, there's no indoctrination in our public schools. Hot garbage there is. Get back to the basics, math, science, reading, history, all that. These students should not know the political affiliation of any teacher, right or left, libertarian, I don't care what it is. Keep the politics out of school. Do better. East Grand Rapids High School. So my response to her was this: I appreciate your perspective. However, in the video I made it perfectly clear that I did not know her intent. It didn't matter about her intent. I said, see the video below, and I included this video. Now, I don't know if that assignment was, hey, write a page on your thoughts on this. What are your feelings on this? But where do you think in your head that you would think that this is a great idea in today's political climate? Our politics right now are covered in gasoline. And people who push political rhetoric like this, you're holding a lit match. And I made the point in saying that this is incredibly irresponsible to share an image like this in today's political climate. She didn't like that answer. She's like, today's political climate has more often been fueled by Trump himself. I absolutely do not condone violence and want to see those that do held accountable. This image was not of violent nature. Do you not see that this is misleading post calls all your followers to demand her job? She was very clear in her display of those cartoons to not show bias. If you were so upset, you should have shared all her cartoons. We both know that wouldn't have got your intended response. Trump shared an image of Biden bonded and cuffed stuffed in a truck bed. A teacher showing the ridiculousness of today's politics is not fueling the flames. Posts like this that are. Be better if you want to see better. As an independent voter, I look and lean to people who don't use cats and dogs and misleading stories to create feet and division. Run on morals, policy, and stop the nonsense. The whole point of this teacher's display. Now, let's dissect some of the things. Of course, she says she's an independent, and I hear a lot from so-called independents who obviously have Trump derangement syndrome. So she called out Trump sharing an image of Biden bonded and cuffed stuffed in a truck bed. Well, he's a politician. He's running for president. He can share whatever he wants, just like Kamala shares all the hot garbage that she does. Here's the point. President Trump isn't in public schools as a teacher, as a professional teacher. His job is to run for president. A teacher's job is to teach math, science, reading, and history. The kids should not know the political affiliation of any teacher, regardless of what side of the aisle that they're on. It would be no different if a teacher showed an irresponsible picture of a transgender and posed the question, do you think this is a man or a woman? Not appropriate. No different than showing the cartoon of Rashid Tlaib pager blowing up in schools, which is inappropriate. It doesn't need to be in schools. That's the whole point of this. And so, yeah, people are upset that she showed this picture in class, especially in today's political climate. So not the time or the place, nor I believe that it never is the time and the place. Do better? Absolutely. I agree with that comment. Keep the politics out of the classroom. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.